the rich people want what the poor people's got. And the poor people want what the rich people's got. And the skinny people want what the fat people's got. And the fat people want what the skinny people's got. You can never please anybody in this world. The short people want what the tall people's got. And the tall people want what the short people's got. The little kids want what the big kids got. And the big kids want what the little kids got. You can never please anybody in this world. Oh, the girls with short hair want long hair. And the girls with long hair want short hair. Oh, the boys with cars want motorcycles. And the boys with motorcycles want cars. You can never please anybody in this world. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. There will always be one who wants things the opposite way. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter who you see. There will always be someone who disagrees. We do our best, we try to please, but we're like the rest. We're never at ease. Oh, the rich people want what the poor people's got. And the poor people want what the rich people's got. And the skinny people want what the fat people's got. And the fat people want what the skinny people's got. You can never please anybody in this world.
Welcome back once again, friends. I'm so glad to be back, I missed a day, but we're here. We got a new setup, and if I could just get it right on the first fucking try instead of streaming in silence for the first 20 minutes, that'd be cool. But we'll get it eventually. Every day we get closer. Every day we draw nearer to how this show should truly be run, and that's smooth as butter. However, obviously, it's not as smooth as it could be, but we're still getting it done. I don't know about you. We're still doing this shit the way we should, the way we always have, and the way we always will. Okay? So, we're listening to tonight on the rotation, tonight on the vinyl, is going to be Crosby, Stills, and Nash, the very first album, for many reasons. Tonight's episode is going to be a little bit strange, because this is the most normal show on the internet. I've been going through a bit of a transformation recently, and this is a good thing for anybody who might be out there going through these same things, because I have a feeling there's quite a few of us. Woo! Here, I got a bongo in here before I even get to that. One sec. shit. I don't know if we're gonna drink tonight. I don't know what the fuck we're doing tonight, but that is besides the point. I just ate some Taco Bell, so I'm feeling very, brain dead. My body feels like sludge, but it's actually a good thing, and we're gonna relay some thoughts onto you here. Because like I said, a couple of you might be having strange feelings right now. And I can't tell you exactly why, but I have a strange hunch that a lot of us on this planet are currently in the middle of some sort of spiritual awakening. If I didn't know any better, I would argue that this new spiritual awakening where everybody is having their chakras opened, it hurts a lot and actually freaks you out. And it gives you full power over your own destiny and truth of manifestation. And, if I, ran a country or something, I would totally say that it was like a virus going around, and I'd put it on the news all day so that people who couldn't even fathom of such a thought, when they get it, manifest their own death into reality. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a lizard. However, I personally have been going through somewhat of a spiritual awakening. I have been for the last couple months. We all are. We all always are. And that's the craziest thing about everything. And I'm learning every day, but I still know everything. And that's a strange concept, dude. All the knowledge lies inside of you. Like right now, me speaking to you, usually I'm stuck, trapped in my own fucking head, and I'm just thinking about shit, garbage, and I'm just fucking swimming in piles of my own filth. If you ever seen the film The Magic Christian, the last scene is basically me in my own thoughts. I'm gonna co-opt that metaphor, use it for myself. That's basically me in my own head. And then I watched, if you guys don't, anybody who stumbles across these videos who hasn't seen Charles Carroll on Twitch, should just go over there and watch him right now. Because I was watching a video of his that was about, it was called Happiness and Suffering, I believe. It's on YouTube. And he talks about in that video, excuse me. He talks about in that video, what does he talk about? Oh, he talks about how he deals with those same issues, where when you sit around, you just think about bullshit, and how he wanted to find some sort of a community and build some sort of a community and go online. He talked about how his live streaming is therapy for him. And to be honest with you people, that's kind of what I'm figuring this is. Once, a long time ago, way back in the day, your good pal, Moonman McSungod, used to try his hand at a million different tricks. He was a jack of all fucking trades. And he used to try and do streams. And, looking back, there are actually some beautiful moments, man. Some of the best moments I ever had was sitting in my closet doing live streams just like this. Just fucking at my fucking mom's house where I used to live. Just in all those old live streams, I was in hell world. I didn't know where the fuck I was. And, it's actually fun to be here. It's beautiful to be here today. In fact, just sitting here right now in front of this live stream is an amazing thing. And it's actually changing my life. I'm so glad I can play records. I'd play it right through the fucking Spotify or some shit, but for a fact we'd be taken down like nothing. As a matter of fact, let's see if we are taken down right now. We'll also go check the chat. I saw that somebody gave the last episode a thumbs up, and I wanted to say, oh, fuck, I got incense ashes all over my fucking phone. I wanted to say thank you to whoever thumbs up the last video, because it was probably somebody who used to watch my Johnny Thrash live streams, and that's just cool as shit. Hold on, let's read this. My day is, this is from r/small dick problems. My day is ruined. Just saw a sign on the protest in U.S. that said, racism is small dick energy. I'm all up for standing up for black people equality, but why do we need to get insulted? Oh man, dude, that's rough. That must be rough having a tiny dick. I don't know. I haven't been told that it's small. I had to think about that because I've had some girlfriends in the past, but I haven't been told that my dick is small. It's not the biggest, I know that much, but I don't know. I don't know if it really matters that much. I mean, your whole being probably matters more than that, but it probably also sucks. Like, everybody has shit, everybody has problems, everybody has something physical, emotional, something like that they have to get over because there's no purpose. And you can fall into a black hole of hell world. You can have clowns in your head. You can fall into it, but you shouldn't, because it sucks. That was good timing. I didn't even check to see if we're still up. It's good shit. Yeah, we're still live. Fuck. Damn, I have 7 subscribers. Dude, oh my god. I cannot believe this. Here's a little history of this channel and a bunch of other channels that I've had. Ever since... Oh, fuck, this is going to be rough. Ever since high school, in my senior year of high school, I don't know what happened. I didn't have any plans for the future. I didn't think about it. I didn't want to think about it because the only time I was ever cool in my life was coming to an end. And so I retreated into fucking black hole hell world, alcoholism. I've talked about this a million fucking times. Ding, Marrakesh Express. They played this song at Woodstock, Crosby, Stills and Nash. It's beautiful shit. 69, Woodstock 69, the best. Neil Young was actually there, but he was like, there's cameras here? Fuck that. That's not what I thought this was about. I thought we were just getting here to make music. No fucking cameras. Dude, that shows you what a guy he was. Living in the moment. What kind of living in the moment is that? I mean, I would obviously want to be seen because I want to suck my own dick. Just to set the scene for y'all also, I'm sitting in the dark right now because I started this episode a little bit later than I usually do. My last episode started at... The first episode started at 5:30, 6 or something like that, and we're literally starting almost 4 hours later. But it's because I've been going through a rough time lately, and that's bringing us all the way right back around to what we were talking about at the very beginning, this rough time that I've been going through that a lot of people might be going through, and that I've learned something about. And if you're in the same position as me, which hopefully you are, hopefully we're both manifesting this moment of you seeing this so that you know that I know, and we're in this shit together, bud. My chakras have been opening up recently. My chakras have been opening up recently, and you know, this is something that people who have had this done to them might not think is that special. But if they act shitty about it, like pompous about it, then they obviously haven't learned anything. However, one of the things that's happening is my heart chakra is starting to open, and there's all sorts of things with chakras that I'm only just recently learning about, and there are a lot of the kinds of things that will, the kinds of information or pieces that will end up on this program. It's a growing experience. As this program grows and as I grow, hopefully you'll grow, hopefully everything will grow and we can be generative. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shitty shit, and I'm not going to sit here and try and be angry towards the shitty things and try and call them out and try and talk shit. You know what sucks, and I refuse to live in that, you know? I saw something on Twitter earlier today. This song is beautiful. I saw something on Twitter, the Twitters, earlier today that was about, oh god, what did it say? Dead machined people who have no soul, who like get infested with the sickness of political ideologies. Whether you're on the left, whether you're on the right, whether you're a MAGA-toting, flannel-buttoning, chew-spitting, truck-driving person, or you're a overweight, shaved head, blue-haired, ring-in-the-nose person, you have been infected by an ideology. Obviously, looks aren't everything, but what I'm talking about while using these caricatures is the most basic form of visual understanding of what it means to be a fucking zombo. These fucking zombie motherfuckers who listen to all day and literally get infected and infested with these ideologies and just parrot things I heard other people parroting, and then they get mad at each other and they use the exact same insults as each other. They use the exact same things to call each other out. The exact same mental fallacies, emotional fallacies, argument fallacies, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm some fucking lawyer, okay? But it just strikes me as wrong. Spiritually, it strikes me as, well, maybe it's not wrong. Maybe there's a place for it. There's always the balance. Everybody talks about the balance between harmonious shit and non-harmonious shit, and that's one of the areas that I get confused about, because why should that shit even exist? Shouldn't we just all be happy? But then maybe us happy people couldn't figure that out. Whatever, I'm not even super happy right now. That's besides the point. Back to the chakras. So something I've learned recently is that when your heart chakra starts to open, it's your heart chakra, which is like in the middle of your chest where your heart is, basically, is the connector between the 3 chakras on the bottom that you have and the 3 towards the top. And I'm not super familiar with the 3 on the bottom because those are all fucking out of whack. I'm not just super sure about those. Even though one of them keeps you grounded. I haven't been grounded. That's besides the point. But they're all opening, so it's kind of a big thing, so to speak. I don't know why it's happening. It just is. It's kind of, I don't know, it's strange and cool. But a lot of the shit, when you read about this kind of shit, is about acceptance. And that's one of the things about this that sucks shit, is that it hurts so bad. A couple of signs, though, that happens. Because what I've really... Let me try and slow down here. Some of the signs of your heart chakra opening, which has been happening, are like weird chest pains, maybe some head pains, some tingling in your head. It feels like your veins are like blowing up and deflating, like the very first episode of Star Trek when they meet those aliens with the weird veins. And a few other emotional things might happen. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You're losing your touch with what you think is reality, but really what's happening is you're losing your touch with your false grasp on reality, and your ego doesn't want you to. And that's been what's happening with me lately, is that all those things are happening, and it hurts, and it's fucked up. And something that just happens as a byproduct is your eating habits change. Like, literally 3 weeks ago, I was eating fast food every fucking day. I was eating horrible, disgusting shit and killing myself. And so I've been like, just naturally as these chakras have been opening, I've been feeling the need. My body's like, I want to be healthier. The energy sources inside of my body are affecting everything to the point where I just want to be healthier. I don't want to be taken down by corporate fucking poison. But the problem is that I've spent the last 4 years, ever since I started buying my own food, like mainly buying my own food at least, eating nothing but fucking trash. It's been longer than 4 years, but eating nothing but fucking trash. And now that this is happening and I haven't been eating trash, I just don't eat for a long time, and it's fucking crazy. And it's probably not good, but eventually I'll figure out how to eat healthy. I did have to go get Taco Bell earlier. A, because I don't know what the fuck else to eat. B, I hadn't eaten in another 24 hours. I've been going 24 hours at a time without eating, just by happenstance. And I went another 24 hours. And when that happens and your chakras are opening, it's powerful shit, man. You don't realize what kind of power it is. If you'll take a look at your screens and go to the bottom right, that's a perfect visual representation of what it feels like. And it's fucked up. That's not the kind of power that you're used to. You know, that's not the kind of shit that anyone is used to. When it starts happening, it makes you think that you're crazy, you have mental issues. And that's one of the most evil things about this country, actually, that I was thinking about, is that people back in the day were probably trying to awaken to such things, but the power hold that was had on us meant that they were deemed crazy people and thrown in mental institutions. If you ever watch those weird, they end up in recommendeds a lot. They're like videos of mental patients being interviewed. A lot of them seem like normal ass fucking people. They're just awakening to the fact that shit sucks and is not right. And it was before the 60s movement, so a lot of them are fucked. And even after that, a lot of those motherfuckers got thrown in crazy houses just by the nature of everything being shitty and evil. And the most fucked up, twisted, abusive part of that is that our leaders and our forefathers, as heroic as they may be, used a beautiful piece of magic known as the Bible and the Christian religion, and they adopted paganism and used it to control everybody. And you could argue, I think, let's try and think about it from the other people's perspective, because I'm not trying to just, how can I claim that this is a show about expanding consciousness if I don't try and see it from the opposite side? You could argue that we in this country have been progressing a certain way, and that all this chakra shit and all that other shit is like bad and not right, and that's secretly evil, and that's secretly satanic. But IMO, I believe that is a bastardization of the phrase Satanism. Because if you've seen Midnight Gospel, I know it's the most basic shit on the planet, but if you've seen Midnight Gospel, you'll know that Satan is a great thing. Being able to classify something as Satan, satanic, and Satanism is amazing. You know, Satan, clowns, giant spiders from Mars, you know, Ziggy Stardust, you know, fucking, what's that guy's name? Vince Taylor. Holy shit, did the fucking record just go backwards? What? Oh, let me adjust my seat here. Whew. All right, I'm gonna sit up too, get them chakra energies flowing. Ooh, yeah, shit. Let's see if we're still live here. And we'll do a quick second of meditative shit. And we'll listen to the music together. We'll close our eyes and we'll focus hard. We'll focus together, and hopefully the energy can be felt. Okay? So we're going to do that in a second here. Let me just make sure that we're still live. Alright, cool. We're still live. It's so weird to see us live, but... Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Hello, friends. Hello once again, and welcome back to this. What we're going to do now is we're going to sit up straight, straighten your back, let your energy flow. Imagine your chakras, your energy points, your spinning balls of energy, the wheels within you, connecting. Imagine a lightning rod, a light blue lightning rod from the top of your head through, down, outside of you, all the way through, up into the sky, in the middle, and then like a blue grid surrounded, and then a CGI earth rendering on top of that. And we're going to sit here, and we're going to focus on the music and just being in the present moment. Are you ready? So let's start the breathing. And then let's just fall into everything that's happening and be here. I love you all. I love you all. All right, we're going to turn this record to side 2. Go ahead and take your focus off anything. Just let your mind fuck you. Let your soul fuck. And let your fucking fuck shit. Woo, okay. Honestly, I hate to do that to you and then make you stop, but if that's the kind of shit you cannot get enough of, let me know. Maybe we can do a Moonman guided meditation sideshow. I just like to throw that in there. I'm trying to throw everything in here to get you guys to, let loose and understand that everything outside of us, everything outside of the world doesn't have to be feared. Everything doesn't have to fucking suck. And I know that it sucks because you get surrounded by these fuckers, and I do too. But you just got to stay strong, and you just got to keep holding on and have faith. This is a good distinction that I never even thought about until today. Having faith is not the same as hoping for something. Hoping for something is like, oh, this is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. If I just keep thinking it's going to happen, like, hey, there's no evidence for it, but I think it's going to happen. No, fuck that. You don't think it's going to happen. You have faith. You put your soul, you release yourself unwittingly into the universe, and anything you want is connected to the source energy within you. The very soul of your being, everything you are, is going to reverberate throughout the universe and attract everything that you are. And it's just going to be harmonious. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. And I know that it sucks because they really do try and put you in a hell world. But, fuck it. I'm going to do this for you guys and you guys alone. Because I think, and I gave some hints for it, I think this song perfectly describes what we're all dealing with and what you start to fucking realize. And I'm going to sing it for you. Because we do music. That's the thing about this show. And I don't even like classifying it as a show. It's more of an experience. Anything can happen on this experience. Like if you could see my room right now, if I knew a bunch of hippie people, I would let them just cycle in and out of this fucking room and we just all be cool. But we can't do that in this day and age because things like that just don't happen anymore, unfortunately, in the world that we're living in. And if they do, then I am blocked off from it because my chakras haven't been open for long enough. However, that doesn't mean that we can't do it online. Everybody's doing everything online nowadays. We have this gift of the universe, and what I want from this is to be the first internet hippie commune. Not even, like, just run in and out. Like, that's it. Like, you can come in, you can chill, you can come out, you can drop in, you can tune out. If you got some fucking substances and you want to get fucked up and you don't know what to do, dude, come on in here, sit down, have a laugh. We're going to watch some weird shit eventually. We're going to talk about weird shit. You're going to have a very strange time. Trust me. All that being said, oh, gotta turn the lights off. That being said, I'm going to do this for y'all. This is a little cover of a classic hit song by John Lennon. The song is called Working Class Hero. Fuck, I already fucked it up. I'm going to pause a lot too. Soon as you're born, they make you feel small. But giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. Till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Keep you doped with religion and sex and TV. But you think you're so clever and classless and free. But you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. And there's room at the top, they're telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. You wanna be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. If you wanna be a hero, then just follow me. If you wanna be a hero, then just follow me. Why are we offline? What the fuck? Are we back? Hold up, are we back? Wait a minute. Hello? Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Damn, I wonder if I'm about to get an email like, yo, you totally just got fucking taken down for covering that song. Uh-oh, we're going back to low green again. Oh, whatever. If I really have to, I'll fucking do some shit, but hopefully that all worked out fine. And I'm not about to get taken down for the constantly playing music or the cover song. I wonder if the cover song actually is going to, like, be picked up. I have no idea, okay? We're done. We're not done. We're here. We're rolling. We're getting it done. We're fucking bitches and getting money. Hold on, are we still? Okay, we're still going. Whew, I apologize, fellas. Sorry, this shit's getting rough. I played that song, you know, it kind of brought my emotions down, and now we keep fucking dropping frames and going into the red. What is this shit? What is this bullshit? I don't know. Hopefully we're alright. Now you've seen me get angry. I do this whole fucking podcast and I'm trying to talk about spiritual healing and chilling out and everything being cool. And now I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is this shit? Alright, well, shit, fellas. Shit. Let's smoke some fucking weed. I'm cool. I smoke weed. Oh, I'm so cool. I smoke weed. Do you smoke weed? Do you smoke weed? I smoke weed because I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I smoke weed. Half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it just to reach you, Julia. You know, that's a Beatles song. Julia. And I used to think it was like about John Lennon's wife or his girlfriend or something, but it's actually about his mother who passed away when he was young, which is very emotional and sad. You know, I think there's more to meets the eye with John Lennon. There's like the really shitty things about him, but then there's also like the really cool things about him. You just don't know. He's such an anomaly of a human being, I think. And nobody's perfect, you know? Nobody can do perfect. Why everybody wants everybody to be fucking perfect. We can't all be fucking perfect. And I'm part of that shit too. I'm trying not to put that shit on other people, but it becomes a very confusing thing where you judging other people and other people being shitty ends. Because then that could also be forced around back onto you and you fuck yourself in the ass. I just hope by opening chakras and learning about spiritual stuff and learning about meditation, I can somehow reverse flip this switch and fucking stop taking my dick out of my own ass. Fuck. For real though, if you're straight edge and you watch this and your connection to the universe and your spiritual connection is higher because you aren't smoking weed and you're more one with the universe, I believe there is a argument for that. I believe there is an argument for that, and that's actually a cool thing. And I actually felt very well and connected with the universe when I took a month off of smoking and drinking and anything else, and it was beautiful, and I was going on hikes and I was getting shit done. However, if that's not your bag, if you like to get fucked up, I suggest you get fucked up right now. I mean, look at this show. Is there any better show to get high to? Is there any better show to take acid and watch? I don't think so. You know, I might say some crazy shit, but it doesn't matter. You're waiting for it. You want the crazy shit to happen. I want you to have the crazy shit. And that's all about living in the moment. If I start worrying and thinking about the next word that I'm going to say, I'm going to start getting anxiety. And when I start getting anxiety, this show goes off the fucking rails and it sucks shit. And that's why I got to keep on my game, keep on my toes 24/7. If you could see me right now, my eyes are open like I've been doing fucking crack all night. Woo! Sometimes you just get on the roll and you have to catch the wave. Oh, you thought that Max Headroom gif was just some silly shit. Well, it's not. You gotta catch the motherfucking wave when the wave comes by. It's a full moon tonight. Holy shit. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it's a full moon tonight and I almost fucking forgot. You know what might be interesting, actually, because the full moon is a good thing. You can find some very good lists on DuckDuckGo. I would advise to not use Google. Oh, fuck, my shit is... Hold on, we are glitching hard, I think. Alright, fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Let's go to DuckDuckGo. And let's type in the moon and spirituality. And if you're in tune with all this shit and you already know all the ins and outs, then hopefully it's cute how much I have no idea about it. And if you don't, then we're going to learn something together. The spiritual moon phases. Okay, we're in the full moon right now, but let's go through all of them. Harnessing moon power. This is a article off of reclaimingzen.com. The perfect website we should be at, 1001 rather. Harnessing moon power. The moon is a beautiful mystery. And I'm just going to read this verbatim. So this isn't my list. I'm not taking credit for it. This is just a place where you can find this type of shit. And where I can remember this kind of shit. It's for you and me. And anyone like me. Anyone wants to be with me. Anyone wants to be with each other. And we will be with each other. Oh, ho, ho. So very soon. But the moon is a beautiful mystery. It has captivated the attention of everyone at some point. The moon is an ancient symbol. It has shaped how we track and understand time. Time is a very fucked up, crazy concept too. Like, oh, it's fucked up. We think about time in bases. Like, base number systems are like used all over the world. And our time is based off of a base number system of the 12 hours a day. And the military time just counts up to 24. I'm not even entirely sure how time works. It's a heavy concept, and you can learn it, and then you can be stuck in that structure. You can probably break the structure if you learn the rules enough. However, let's get back to this article. It has shaped how we track and understand time. It rises every day, bringing in the night. It controls the tides. Oh, that's right. It does control the tides, and I'm a Pisces. I should fucking love the moon. It controls the tides, and how fucking crazy is that, dude? Think about that. There's large, natural bodies of water on this planet. Go to the beach. Go to the beach as soon as you get a chance. Fuck COVID. Who gives a shit? Go to the beach and sit on the beach and watch the fucking tide come in. And just think about the fact that there's a fucking planet up in the sky called the moon that's bringing that shit in. Oh, this song rocks my dick. It's been a long time coming. Deja Vu with Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young is also a fucking badass album. Alright, we're just going to be craggly for this episode. Usually I have to restart my computer, but I really didn't want to, if I'm being honest, which might not make for the best visuals, but, you know, if that's the kind of thing that is bothering you, I apologize. The moon is an ancient symbol shaped by what we understand and track time. It rises every day, bringing in the night and controls. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Go to the beach and watch the tides come in and just realize that there's a huge fucking ball of white that you can see in the sky. And when it comes around, the shit gets closer to the land. How fucked up is that, dude? Holy shit. How can I be likable and charming? Tupac is a question that Quora thinks that I'm interested in. Damn, dude. That's a debate for the ages. However, the moon, back to this article. It represents strong, powerful, feminine energy. Ooh, I know. Feminine energy is a fucking tough thing in this day and age. Fucking women, I should be out there spreading their pussies in the streets. Every fucking bitch is a whore. Okay, then we're not about that life. We're not about that fucking mind control hell world. You better free your mind instead. So if you go to take Or what the fuck did he say? Fuck it, who gives a shit. So if you go want money from people with minds at it, don't you know that, brother, you have to wait? Cause you know that it's gonna be alright. You know that it's gonna be alright. I've probably been too close to the mic and I'm blowing out the audio levels, which I apologize for. Also, maybe I should take this show to Twitch. Oh, and I'm going to do a little bit editing actually here to make it look even cooler, but maybe I will take this show to Twitch recently. I don't know. This chakra spiritual experience is fucking hard to explain to people because you never know if they're going to get it or if they're going to fucking not get any pieces of shit. But one trap that's really easy to fall into with the spiritual stuff is because you're connecting to the universe, you're connecting to this higher energy, and I guess it's the ego, I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the it part of you is, the evil it part of you, once you start doing that, wants to take that power and abuse it and use it on other people. And when you find out that other people are unlocking more spiritual energy, that ego part of you gets pissed almost in this death. It's the death of someone you thought you once were, and that sounds scary because you wonder if nobody will like you anymore or if you won't like yourself. But the people who have been in your life long enough who like actually matter and mean something to you are the people who have connected with your source energy. And when you get more in touch with your source energy, most likely those people are going to be like, wow, you know, Jim over here has really changed. Jim used to fucking be fucked up for a little bit, but he's acting like he did when I first met him, but even better. Or wow, you know, I never really knew much about this guy, but I love him. That's the kind of shit that is going to happen. You have to have faith, okay? Faith is not for the dumb. You can be a fat neckbeard and think that, but if you do, I don't know why you would be watching this show. All right, back to this shit. The moon. It represents strong, powerful, feminine. This is great. This is great. Sorry, I love this. I love this. I love being able to sit here and talk to you guys about this shit. I love this. The moon signifies wisdom, illusion, intuition, and spiritual connection. The moon cycle connects with birth, death, and reincarnation. Fuck. That's heavy. That's heavy shit. That's a heavy concept, and it kind of freaks me out, but all I could do is laugh. The moon cycle connects with birth, death, and reincarnation. Like the cycle of a seed, it grows up into a flower, it blooms, and then it dies. That's heavenly. Heavenly. Ooh, damn, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Dude, good vibes. Oh, the vibes are so good. You guys have no idea. I've been going crazy with this chakra opening, and then I came here. I think this is my soul mission. I think my soul mission is to do this show, and everything else I can do for fun. It's that fucking easy. But it's hard when you're trying to accomplish goals that only you want to accomplish, and then you're surrounded by either family or friends who have no idea, or who it's hard to communicate those sort of things with because maybe they haven't put into your mind that they're the kind of people who are going to be that helpful to share your goals and dreams with, because if they don't not understand, they'll just criticize you. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all. Tell the fucking blah 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 you feel no at all. The moon. They go. Sorry, that's heavy, man. I never thought about it like that. Like, the moon cycle signifies us, our inner, not inner beings, but like our inner beings and our physical beings. That's the incredible part. Everything in life is a metaphor, literally, and that's still the funniest. And that's still the funniest thing that I think I've ever said. I should make shirts. If I ever make Moon Man shirts, I'm reclaiming the Moon Man title from racism. I'm reclaiming the Moon Man title from racism. If I ever make shirts, they're going to say it's a metaphor. Literally. Oh, fuck. That's so funny. It's a metaphor, literally. But think about that, man. The moon never disappears. I mean, it will someday. But as we know it right now, the moon doesn't disappear, and it hasn't for thousands of years. But it does, the cycle itself shows it, and then it disappears and becomes less visible. It's actually beautiful, man. The appearance of it is much like where it is born. It's very small. You can barely see it. And then it gets bigger, like throughout however many years. And it gets bigger, and then you can really see it. And then slowly you can't see it anymore until it's gone. But the thing about it is that it never fully stops. And that's the wonderful thing. That's actually one of the crazy things about this existence. Some of us, I'm not even sure about me. I don't know how you would know. Some of us go through quite a few times. We don't just come here once and then stick around and then peace out and we're just gone. Some of us are, but some of us continue to revive themselves, so to speak. And it's a very strange thing. And it's all about learning and energy again, which is insane. I imagine if you chose to reincarnate as a raven, you'd have to learn how to be a raven again, but it would still be your energy, just not necessarily your thoughts. Which begs the question, why then would you identify with your thoughts? I'm a person who used to always say that I was so smart, and I used to think too much, and I actually used to say that my greatest asset was my ability to think. I have a very overactive imagination, and I create such incredible fantasies in the mind realm, wherever the fuck that is, that I get stuck in, and the physical realm suffers, and the spiritual realm fucking is just completely cut off because I'm not operating from there. Not operating from that system, and that's negative. But the mind can probably be used as a tool. I haven't gotten that far yet. I think all that shit's beautiful. Let's keep reading. So, it blooms, then it dies. Beautiful. We are all capable of attuning with the moon's energies and activating our inner power. There's your inner power for you. The lunar cycle is made up of different stages. Becoming knowledgeable about the moon energies is the first step along this path, and learning how these powerful energies can be harnessed within your life. We can use... Oh man, magic is so cool. Like inner shit. It's magic, dude. It is. Inner shit. Feelings. Emotions. Like, holy fuck. They hit you at home. Or no. They scare you at home and they hit you at school. Oh, I totally forgot a line from that song. When they've tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then they expect you to pick a career. But you can't quite do something because you're so full of fear. That's the one that really described me. Sounds like people getting shot outside. Fuck it. I have no idea. Let's put on another album. Fuck this. I'll put on some Om chanting for you while I go put on this album. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Right now, we're putting on a new wave of British heavy metal classic Witchfinder General Friend. Witchfinder General rocks so hard. I know we're kind of going for something peaceful, something a little bit heavy, but look out for me. Let's trip on LSD. Damn, it's kind of slow. It sounds satanic. Holy fuck, the album opens up to a badass picture. Dude, they tried like killing witches that were kind of scantily clad. Apparently got them popular. Or was notable. So for their next album, they put a bunch of topless women on the album, and they're all attacking them and getting them. And it fucked up their whole career, and they never made another album, so It's like slow. What the fuck? Oh, that's heavy. Listen to it. That's heavy shit. I'm gonna speed it up, the album. Wow, that actually sounds like how it sounds. Holy shit, that's fucking rockin', dude. Oh no, my white candle's going out. Oh fuck. Oh no, the shit can't melt anymore. I have like one of those straight white candles, and the wax can't melt any further down, so it's going out. Fuck. Damn, I got alcohol here and I haven't even opened it. You guys, I used to be way more into alcohol. I was drinking every day. I was unfucking happy. And then ever since this chakra meditation strange thing that's been happening to me, over the last moon cycle, all I did was learn a little bit about the moon cycle, and this shit already happened. So who knows what next week's gonna bring? Holy fuck. And it hurts too. That's the shitty thing. It hurts because it's your body. And bodies suck. They're pleasurable when you're enjoying each other's bodies with you and your lover. However, I have no lover because I've been fucking fucked. Oh, this is heavy. Headbang with me. Oh my god. This sounds satanic. General Friends of Hell, fuck it. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to become moist. Are we still fucking streaming? At the very least. Oh my god. It's changing speeds. It's getting faster. Listen. That's gotta be changing speeds. Come on. Do I need to make it faster? It'll probably sound like fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks. Chipmunked from hell. It went lower again. I started headbanging and then it lowered. Don't tell the world. Dude, I should get their first album. This is their second album. Oh, fuck. What the hell was that? Was that my pipe? Damn it. That sucks shit. She's dead. Fuck. I caught them all in the gathering. Oh, fuck. Is this Iron Man? Dude, oh my god, what is wrong with this shit? It's like slowing down and speeding up. It's really weird. It's hard to listen to. Whoa, it's going way fast now. Alright, maybe that... What the fuck? That makes no sense. Because now it... Oh, whatever. It was going slow. I had to speed it up. That last song was just all fucked up. The She's Dying song, that song was fucked. Where do we go from now? Where do we go? All right, let's get back to let's go back to this article. Keep reading, huh? What do you say? Becoming knowledgeable about the moon's energies is the first step along this path, and learning how these powerful energies can be harnessed within your life. We can use knowledge about the moon's cycle to reflect inwards at ourselves and our own needs. Each of the lunar states mirror a different... Fuck me, man. I'm trying to make a real point, and it's written like this. I'm not fucking it up. If I can find where I was. Oh yeah, here we go. Each of the lunar states mirror a different aspects. That's what I was gonna say. Each of the lunar states mirror a different aspects of a spiritual path, which is ongoing with multiple repeats and ongoing learning. Sucks shit. Each of the moon cycles looks different. It has its own unique shape. Oh god, I'm keep getting text messages. It has its own unique shape and can easily be spotted. Each of these cycles carries with it its own spiritual meaning, and this can be used to help us flow with the ever-changing energies. Is that record slower again? Fuck it, we're just gonna listen to Weird Time Warp. Yeah, we're gonna listen to Weird Time Warp. Catch the wave, bro. And this can be... Wait. Okay, each of these cycles... I'm fucking losing my mind. Each of these cycles carries with it its own spiritual meaning, and this can be used to help us flow with the ever-changing energies. The moon takes approximately 28 days to orbit the Earth, and this is how we see a full cycle roughly every month. We learn about the moon phases, and we can harness this power and grow spiritually. Oh my god, 28 days? That's when the last one happened? Whoa, I felt like it was just yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. Holy shit. Sorry, my band just got a new PA speaker mixer board thing. Oh, this is a good song, but it's not one of the best. Where's my pipe? Alright, how do we harness the powers of the moon, god damn it? New moon. Oh, this is groovy. Hold on, listen to this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, listen to that crunch. Where are you gonna be when the fucking crunch goes down? Don't you question me of the crunch. You know nothing of the crunch. I need music. Me too, guy. I just realized that, I live in a townhouse, so there's a whole other person on this right on the other side of the wall, and I hope that I'm not keeping them up. I might need to switch the entire order of my room, because right now my shit's in front of my door, but I might, if it's obnoxious to my neighbors, I will have to switch this to the other side and then put my bed on the side in front of my door, which is just crazy. Sorry, you guys have no idea. I lived in the same house for like 8 years, and now I just moved to a different place, and it's kind of fucked up because I left a lot of energy and I opened a lot of chakras and I experienced a lot of things in that place. A lot of shit. I lost my mind in that little town. Everything's fucking different now, and it's hard to fix that shit, but the good energies and the spiritual shit are all good, and we're fine. And we're just fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't know why you would think that there's something wrong with me. Alright, let's see. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting this heavy shit. I'm getting a lot of energy from this shit. This phase, the new moon. We're starting with the new moon. That's when the moon goes almost fully dark, if not fully dark, right after the full moon, which is where we're at now. So we're going to work our way through everything that just happened in the past to the present moment. How do you like that time travel? At this time, the moon phase is positioned between the Earth and the Sun, so it is not seen from Earth. When the moon is invisible, it signals a strong power that everything is being cleared. During this time, you should spend a moment breathing, stepping back, refreshing, and restarting. This is a time to start new projects and phases within your life. It is a great time to gather your thoughts together and plan for the month ahead, which is awesome because not only is it universal and it's spiritual and it's like energies traveling back and forth, but if you have a hard time like I do distinguishing one week from the next because your life is maybe mundane and there's other things, there's more to your life than your dead-end fucking job or your lack of a job now due to this COVID thing, and you need some sort of structure in your life, you can look towards the universal structure and not any human being because we have a big, beautiful planet right up in the sky that's going to symbolically show you what we should be doing. Also, this is my favorite song on this album. No, not really, but it's tied with two. It's tied with two other ones, I think. You gotta hear it. I'm sorry. Just imagine that you're sitting here listening to this record with me, because that's pretty much what's happening. Visualization is key. Man. Dude, these guys rock so hard. Do yourself a favor and go listen to Witchfinder General Friends of Hell. And listen to the first album while you're at it. You got nothing better to do. I got nothing better to do. I want to share this with you, okay? I caught them all at gathering. Deadness will possess minds. To sacrifice a young one to Satan on that day. Dude, when you stop thinking about Satan as a literal entity and you start thinking about it more metaphorically and then integrating it into your own personality, it's actually funny. I don't know what's on the other side, though. Is it interdimensional planetary shit? Like, what is it? I think that's it. I think that's what it is. However, what have we learned so far? New moon is the time to restart and start over. There's like little rituals you can do to cleanse your spirit when the new moon happens. We'll figure that out later. Waxing crescent moon, which is when it first comes out. This phase signifies new intentions. The waxing means the moon's illumination is glowing, and the crescent means less than half of the moon is illuminated, like a croissant. I gotta thank my little sister for getting that meme stuck in my head. Even though I thought it was cringy as fuck when she kept saying it. It's so funny, and I love her to death. She's adorable. During this time, you should focus on the why. Think of it like planting seeds. Why are you doing what you are doing, and what intentions are going to get you there? Write a list of your intentions and keep them in mind. What things do you want to accomplish or get done? You know, I never thought about that for the waxing croissant. I'm going to bookmark this page right now. This is some fire shit. Oh, Witchfinder General. They rock so hard. Dude, I used to listen to this shit in my youth. I used to love these fuckers when I first started getting into metal. I didn't get into these guys till way late. My journey through metal was very strange. I'm not necessarily a metalhead now because I don't want to classify myself as such things, as anything. I don't know what I am, okay? But I love metal. I've been heavily into metal. It's the type of music I fucking love. Metal was my first love. I always say that to anybody. And when I'll keep almost saying spiritual, but there is a spiritual thing to it, so I'm going to say it. My spiritual heavy metal path, has many strange twists and turns, and I got lost in internet culture. I have been affected. This is one of the things that I am so thankful for and am blessed by, even though sometimes when I'm in my own head, it feels like the biggest curse on the planet and I want to kill myself. But having this moment with you when all my chakras are fucking lighting up and I'm feeling good is I have always been in kind of the social thing, but I've always been fucked up. Like, I've always been a weirdo, and I've always had my own thoughts, but I've always been on the outskirts. I've always been lurking around, watching all this shit grow, but I've been on the weird path in my own weird shit. And on one hand, it's weird because the fucking weirdos who completely shun society and then form their own weirdo collectives, I love those people, but they can get annoyed with me and vice versa because I am connected to the societal progression and the whole movements and energies of the collective consciousness. However, in the collective consciousness, people, they can dig me and they like me. They sold their souls to Satan. Yeah. I got white candles lit and shit. This would look so scary to people who are in brainwashed in the Matrix. Oh, listen to that fucking shit. Anyways, yeah, so people in the collective consciousness, when I'm not inside my head, when I'm inside my head, they got nothing to say to me, bro. But when I'm actually out there and I'm real and my door is open and my light is on and people can grab snacks from the refrigerator known as me, they like me and they dig me. But I like other shit, and it does alienate myself from other people. And then I alienate myself from the aliens by being normal. So it's like, it's very strange. And I'm in my own category, and it's fucked up, and it sucks. And other people can try and pigeonhole me or whatever, and they try to. But when I try to pigeonhole myself into these different things, I become a fucking lunatic and a crazy person and a lazy person, and I alienate myself even further from other people. And it's shit, it's hell, it's fucked, it's horrible, and fuck that. Alright, so we got new moon, it's time to clear. Waxing crescent moon, it means, thinking, focusing on why you're about to try out the things that you're about to try out. Is that the inside one? Alright, I'm going to hit you with the and I'm going to flip this disc. Yo, it's not even a disc. It's a fucking record. Oh, dude. This is the second best song on the album, right after the first one. Can you imagine that? You just let this shit inside of you. Requiem for Youth. You guys should actually listen to this song. If you're into this whole show, you should listen to this song and read the lyrics. It's gonna fucking fill you up. Even if it speeds up. Down, down, down. So lend me your ears just for tonight. Yeah. Fuck. Dude, oh my god. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love this moment right now. I love this moment. Everything about this moment is wonderful. Just stand just where my mind has been. Yeah. Oh, lend me your ear. Just for tonight. They rock so hard, and if I'm not mistaken, the end of the song rocks too. I have this issue of this, and it's probably directly related to my not living in the moment issue, which is where I walk around and I listen to it and I start music and I don't listen to it the fucking full way through. I fuck around and I skip songs before they're done because I'm living in the fantasy realm inside of my head, imagining myself playing these songs live to an audience. And then I keep skipping around, and then I get mad when people interrupt, and it's so an absence of living in the moment that it's incredibly sick. They're fed up, they might throw up on you, alright. Bonus points for anybody who can go through each one of these episodes and figure out what all the songs I sing are. Anyways, waxing crescent moons, illumination, growing crescent means during this time you should focus on why. Think of it like planting seeds. All right, first quarter moon. First quarter moon. This is when exactly half of the moon is illuminated and the other half is left shadowed. The moon will appear as though it has been cut in half. This signifies that action is ready to be taken. During this phase, spend extra time making decisions. Spend the time to sit back and reflect on any decisions you have made in life. What did they mean to you, and what did you learn from them? Use your previous decision making to help you overcome any obstacles in future decision making. Okay, nothing sounds wrong with that. I don't know. Waxing gibbous moon. This phases signifies refinement. The waxing gibbous moon, that's when like the moon's like almost, it's like the crescent moon is the shadow part. Which, think about that, dude. It starts off with the illuminated side being the crescent, and then most of it's shadow, and then the illumination side takes over until the crescent part of it is the shadow of the moon, the dark side of the moon. And that's the part that you should integrate in yourself because it's part of the overall flow. How's that for some fucking knowledge from the gods? Oh, holy shit. The waxing means the moon illumination is growing, and the gibbous means that more than half the moon is illuminated. This process involves the fine details. When you have set your goals, you are running them. This process involves the fine details. When you have set your goals, you're running with them, but there's just some tweaking that needs to be done. During this time, really take care in the detail. Be mindful of what you are doing and pay that little bit extra attention to everything you do. Assess your goals and figure out what is working for you right now and what may need to change. All right, fuck yeah, sounds good. Let's fuck. Full moon. Oh, I'm going to get comfortable again here, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just get comfortable here. Full moon. This phase signifies release and sealing intentions, which is what we have tonight. Tonight is full moon. It's the release and the sealing of intentions. And I don't know about you guys, but whatever inspired me to finally get off my ass and finally fucking do another episode of this show, or even start to beginning, has come back in a big, large way tonight on the full moon, and I feel good. I knew that I would. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This song rocks. Damn, it's fucking scary as shit that this shit won't. What the fuck kind of shit is this? All right, I bought this record because this is like the remaster. This is the re-release where they do these modern release records. And I got a quick fucking question for you. Why do they all suck shit? First of all, they don't even have the authenticity of being from the era they're from. So what's the fucking point? But most of the time they have shit like this where they randomly skip because most needles aren't attuned to this fucking new bullshit. Because if you wanted to hear shit that sounded remastered and sounded headphone quality, you would fucking listen to an MP3. But that's a rant for another day. Full moon tonight. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm as the phase realizes and sealing intentions. I think my intentions for this show are well sealed. It's a therapeutic thing for you and me, and I love you, and that's what the show is about. This is who I am. The show is who I am more than who I actually am, which is a fucking. What I mean by that is that this show is more of a progression of my true self and the things that really want to happen, the source energy and the love that I really truly do feel. And it's also simultaneously, ironically, an escape from the state I'm usually in, which is of self-torture. During this time, the sun illuminates the entire moon. This is also known as the harvest moon. This is a great time to set goals and make any promises to yourself on a soul level. If there are any areas of spiritual growth you wish to develop, this is a great time to set and release any setbacks, negative feelings, blames, and guilt you have placed on yourself, which are all feelings and thoughts in the course of the day while I've been stroking out, dude. While I've been stroking it out. And it's just because the full moon's happening. Dude, when you tap into this energy and you tap into this sort of power, if you're not really, like they say in that Midnight Gospel show, you really can blow your fucking head off. It's rough shit. And once you learn about it, shit just keeps getting better and better, and shit just keeps getting easier and easier. And look at this, dude. I don't even need a movie this episode to do this shit. We play music, we watch movies, like, we just get lost. This is good shit. I just got a Snapchat. Let's see what it is. Oh, I don't want to watch it. Fuck that. I'll watch it after this. All right, full moon. Let's read about the full moon because that's the one we're in right now. We'll get deep. You know, since it's a full moon, we'll get deep. We'll get we'll get deeper into it, dude. Because, like, a lot of these things, it's cool, and I want to learn about them, and the thoughts are cool, but I also want to speak out loud. And if no one's around, I don't feel comfortable speaking out loud. So why not just speak out loud into a microphone on the internet where other people can come along for the journey and learn some shit just like me? And then watch, one day I'll learn that you got to keep the shit secretive, because if you don't, blah, 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 the other thing, and then I'll disappear off the face of the earth. That'd be funny. That'd be so funny. This is a great time to set goals and make any promises to yourself on a soul level. If there are any areas of spiritual growth you wish to develop, this is a great time to set these intentions and release any setbacks, negative feelings, blames, and guilt you have placed on yourself. This is the time for your journey to face inwards, and that's fucking wonderful, and I am in it right now. Hopefully you're in it, hopefully you've been in it, and we can all catch this wave together, okay? Don't be sad. I love you. Okay? Oh, dude, this fucking song. Oh, the lyrics are kind of like, you could consider them basic and even kind of silly, but like if you've felt through this or lived through this, sometimes fucking lyrics like this are the only way to truly explain shit. Stop thinking of you. You love. What does he say? My blue skies. Oh, wow. Cloudy gray. Oh, it's just so fucking pretty. I was listening to a song while walking around the town that I used to live, because I used to walk there like every day, haven't for a bit. It was crazy. Lost you. You were so untrue. As I loved you. But I wish the fucking shit would just stick with one speed. I listened to your mama. Oh my god, it's hard to sing along to a song when the time keeps slowing down and speeding up. Fuck you. Emotionally, you broke me. You went away, condemning me to loneliness like only a woman could. Contemplating suicide. You'd be untrue. Sorry, it's just... Loved you, but lost you. You were so untrue. I loved you, but lost you. Why didn't I listen to you? That's my attempt to sing with it off time. Hey, oh, listen to this guitar. It's not nearly as pretty when it's fucking slowed down to fucking pieces of shit. I'm singing that about whoever made this shit. Fucking suckers. Suckers. Whatever. We still need to learn about the waning gibbous moon. Oh, dude, slow down. This is fucking heavy. Yeah. I'm sorry, I keep getting lost in the fucking album and the music. That's kind of what this show is about. Oh, I need to listen to this album. All right, back to the waning gibbous moon. Let's stop fucking around, huh? This stage is the counterpart to the waxing moon. Rather than refining our outward actions, this is a time to reflect inwards about how we feel. The waning refers to the decreasing of the moon's illumination, and gibbous means more than half of the moon is illuminated. This is the time to reflect on what has been happening and focus on gratitude. Make a list of all the things you are grateful for. Oh yeah. Dude, this rocks so hard. Third quarter moon. This phase signifies forgiveness. This is when the moon is exactly half illuminated and the other half is left shadowed. This is the opposite of the first quarter moon. During this time, forgive yourself of everything. Forgive your mistakes, bad habits, and any unfortunate mishaps. Forgiveness allows us to move on and approach every situation from a place of love. Use this time to forgive others and forgive yourself. Then we go on to the waning crescent moon. This phase signifies forgiveness, surrender. The waning refers to the shrinking of the moon's illumination, and the crescent means less than half the moon is illuminated. During this time, take extra care to let go. Do not try to control the world around you, as this will not bring you peace. Spend time being mindful, going with the flow, and surrendering to the world around you. And then we do the new moon, and the cycle begins again. And just like this, the death of you, the birth of you, again. It's wonderful and beautiful. Dude, that's heavy shit. Think about it, man. What if you decide to come back reincarnated as another person, and then your parents, and then you have new parents? Think about that. Think about that. No matter what your relationship with your parents is like, think about that. Think about if you take your energy and your spiritual energy and then you reincarnate as another being, and the people who birthed you onto this planet and gave you life no longer exist in this realm. Or if they do, they've been born already and they're little kids. Think about that. Whoa, what if that happened and then you became friends with your parents? Like when you were a kid, your parents in the previous existence are now your friends. No, that doesn't make sense unless you die at the same time as your parents or some shit. Whatever, dude. The cycle begins again. That's beautiful shit. We just went through the moon cycle. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling pretty fucking peaceful. I think we'll read... That one article probably took a good 40 minutes. So I think we'll read one more article about the full moon specifically, because we are having a full moon celebration here tonight. Where's the flute? That deserves a flute. We are having a full moon celebration here tonight. This one goes out to all you werewolves out there. This one goes out to all you werewolves. After this episode of the podcast, I'm probably gonna go out there and take a good look at the moon myself. Get a good glimpse of that motherfucker. Let's look up full moon on DuckDuckGo, by the way. Fuck Google. But on DuckDuckGo, look up full moon and spirituality, which is something I've Googled before. Spiritual meanings, full moon and new moon. Spiritual moon phases. See, all of it, if it's focusing more on the full moon as opposed to all the cycles together, it's also focusing on the new moon, which I want to get angry about and find annoying because I just want to know about the full moon. However, the new moon is a part of life that is inevitable and is the kind of thing that you just have to accept. One makes the other. That's it. One makes the other and happens to the other. That's why the right wing and the left wing argue. They're fucking two sides of the same shit. Alright, and that's its own shit. And I'm on this side. If I choose to engage with either of those things, why would you? Why would you engage with that kind of shit? Why would you try and get out there and engage with those things and just, oh, ha, ha, ha. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? You're bonding or arguing with people over something that somebody else told you to feel, over an entire mind, body, and soul basis has been given to you. All right, they're the fucking runner. You're a sim in somebody else's fucking game, and that's not the kind of life I'm trying to fucking live. And I'm really not that angry. It sounds angry and it sounds very aggressive, but I'm actually not angry. Okay? This is just that kind of sort of emphasis has the power that I'm looking for to accurately relay my feelings. Put them out into the universe and let the universe know that I don't fucking want this shit. Give it to the fucking dead machines. I'm self-sufficient, baby. Just barely. All right, energy of moons and energy of full moons and new moons on universallifetools.com. If eventually I learn about relationships, we'll do a spiritual relationship segment too. Dude, that'd be so awesome. All right, how about that, dude? If I fucking met a woman who was like into all this shit and wasn't like, fuck it, dude. If I met a woman who was into all of this shit, I would invite her over here onto this program. And I'd have to get over the fact that in my head I'd be like, oh, there's a attractive woman in my house. I'd have to get over that fact. Unless I was trying to get with said woman. And if she's trying to get with me, then it'd be all good. And that'd make for a good podcast episode. But if we weren't, I'd have to get over my raging hard-on to ask her serious questions. Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, universallifetools.com. I did not write this article. This is Energy of Full Moons and New Moons by Simone M. Matthews. And before we get into that, we're going to hit you again with the ohms while I get a new pick from the collection. I've been losing my mind. Oh, fuck. I put on this album. I don't even think it's good. I literally bought it for this one song. Slam of the door, driving me mad. Now I'm sad. Tell me what you want. 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 It all, oh my love. Your lies, rock and fire. I feel with the slam of the door. Shit. Me for real. Now what's the deal? Tell me what you want. Everyone in the audience, tell me what you want. And manifest it with your powers. Want. Tell me what you want. Oh, dude, he goes so hard with the vocals here in a second. Hold up. You thought I was fucking around when I said I was fuck you. I'm sorry, there's some hostility I still have. Okay, take that hostility, ride that wave, catch it, throw it out. Fuck it. Hold on, wait, ready? You gotta hear how hard he goes, I'm sorry. I know it's in the background and it probably fucking... Who cares? Just listen to it, fuck off. Dude, oh my god. Zebra. Tell Me What You Want by Zebra. Listen to this song on your own, okay? There's weird shit on this show. I never really realized how fucking weird all the shit I do and say is. That's the ego trying to identify with it. It's just a happenstance. It's just a happenstance that I'm such a fucking lunatic. It's funny. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. All right. Energy of full moons and new moons. So bad. You got to tell me what you want. Oh, he goes on. Dude, he needs it so bad. I feel it, dude. Sometimes you just gotta ask. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Alright, let's get back in fucking action, shall we? Spiritual significance of our lunar phases. Our moon and the sun emanate frequencies, and these energy waves influence Earth's tides and the water within our bodies. Well, I didn't even think about that. Arousing our emotions, behaviors, and our consciousness. The sun represents our outer world, our identity, our personality, our ego. Wow, I didn't even think about that. It represents how we shine our light out into the world, the present moment, our yang, our masculine archetype expression. The sun offers us strength, courage, and illuminated insights of the soul. Oh, this is a good song too. One more chance, one more chance. Just one more chance. Your love forever. One more chance. One more chance. Oh, the sun represents our outer world. Wow, I never even knew about that. I've only been obsessed with the moon. Probably says something about my Pisces ass personality. However, the sun represents our outer world, represents how we shine our light out into the world, the present moment, our yang or masculine archetype expression. The sun offers us strength, courage, and illuminated insight of the soul. Beautiful. Now so that's the yang. Is the yang the bright part? I'm such a fucking guy who doesn't research a bunch of stuff. What is that thing called? The yin and yang. Which one's which? Let's find out. I always get confused. So the yin and yang. I know that the... Just one more chance. We'll be our love forever. One more chance. One more chance. Okay, the yin and yang, dark light, is a dualism describing how seemingly opposite or contrary forces may actually be complementary, interconnected, and interdependent in the natural world, and how they may give rise to each other as they interrelate to one another. In Chinese cosmology, the universe creates itself out of a primary chaos of material energy, organized into the circles of yin and yang formed into objects and lives. Yin is the receptive and yang the active principle, seen in all forms of change and difference, such as the annual cycle, winter and summer, the landscape, north-facing shade and south-facing brightness, sexual coupling, male and female, the formation of both women and men as characters in socio-political history. So the yin and yang symbol. So it literally means dark, bright. Yin and yang means dark, bright. So yin is the dark, yang is the bright. So the bright is the man and the dark is the woman? Well, not necessarily. It's just bright is the masculine, dark is the feminine. In this day and age, the human species is doing some crazy shit, and physical men or physical women can energetically be either more masculine or more whatever, and they're in tune in turn with the yin yang. And that's a new thing. That's a pretty heavy concept that we're living in that age. And I don't know. You could get political about it, but why would you, you know? I'm just glad that human beings are doing something, always evolving and figuring out new shit. Alright, well, now that we know that the yin and yang, dark light, yang was masculine, and yang is the bright. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't remember what my original thing was. Let's get back to this list here. Moon and sun. Okay, we already read the sun. The moon represents our inner world, our hidden... That's why they said that the moon was feminine. Wow. I'm learning a lot about myself tonight. The moon represents our inner world, our hidden emotions, desires, our shadow self, fears/worries, and our dreams. It represents our feelings, our unconscious beliefs, the past, and our yin or feminine goddess archetype. The moon offers us the ability to feel, learn from the past, and creatively unlock and express our essence. Sorry, I almost vomited. That's not... Oh. It's not a joke, I'm just having bad gas. New moon. The new moon represents... we already read the new moon. We don't need to read that. We gonna read full moon straight up because that's what tonight is. That's what we came here for. It feels like an event, doesn't it? It sort of feels like Halloween. I've been feeling that feeling for Halloween, that anticipation. Maybe it's just that fall feeling, but it's definitely got something to do with paganism and all that shit. If you know anything about anything, comment. Post it in the comments, brother. Or say it in the live chat when I eventually start watching the live chat. If I ever do. If there's enough people here. However, during a full moon, the moon is sitting opposite the sun, fully illuminated by the light of the sun. Which is actually crazy to think about, because that really does add to that concept of duality. Because like when the moon is out and the moon is bright, even though it goes through that cycle, it only can go through that cycle from our visibility because of the sun moving. So the sun and the moon are opposites, but the sun affects the moon directly. Like that, in how it shows it to us. The sun affects the moon, and how the moon is shown to us, and the moon orbits the sun, I think. So the moon always revolves around the sun, and that's why we see the different cycles. Wow, that's fucking heavy. Think about that. Dude, could we not have asked for a better simulation? I do not believe so. I once wrote down, I was trying spiritual writing or whatever the fuck it's called, where you just like let the energy flow through you, and whatever you end up writing is directly from God, basically, in very simplistic terms. And I wrote down, spiritual awakenings are kind of like living in a simulation. And that shit's so funny. Anyways, during a full moon, the moon is sitting opposite the sun, fully illuminated by the light of the sun. Hence, the moon and sun are on opposite sides of the zodiac during a full moon, which can make for a challenging or intense aspect of energy, but also a very potent potential, as the lunar and solar, yin and yang, are in natural harmonic balance. The energy of a full moon... And don't they say that we're like getting closer to each other too? So as we get closer to each other, that probably means that time goes faster, and that probably means that the energy gets more powerful until eventually they collide, and then we are released from our physical forms. And who knows what's gonna happen after that? What the fuck? Yin yang, natural harmonic balance. The energy of a full moon, influenced by the current zodiac transit, is heightened and emotions, feelings, mental processes, dreams, etc. are all amplified. Speaking of which, y'all should download an app, because that's true. I guess the cycle is affected by other things happening at the same time. And something that gives you a really good, like tells you what different cycles are happening outwardly and inwardly is this, well, it's all inward, but I'm talking about individualistically or collectively. Astro Matrix. Download that motherfucker. It lets you put in your birth date, the time you were born, and like I think maybe your location or something like that. Just at least what city you live in, or maybe even just what state you live in, and it gives you really accurate. Pops up what's going on now. Like, what was the last one it gave me? Let's look back in my shit. Mental clarity. Oh shit, that started today? Holy shit. Intellectual curiosity started on Sunday, and my mental clarity started today with the Mercury trine natal sun starts today. I'm not even deep enough to know what that means. Let's keep up with our shit. The energy of the full moon influenced by the zodiac is heightened, and emotions, feelings, mental processes, dreams, etc. are all amplified. When the sun and moon oppose each other during a full moon, this can cause tension and uncomfortable friction, but at the same time, a greater amplification of vision and potential possibility. This is a powerful time of gratitude, gracefully acknowledging the beauty of life itself and all you have brought into beingness. You may feel a burning desire to express your creativity, bliss out in sensual activities, and through fierce yet profoundly tender vibrations let go of any aspects of your life that no longer serve the grandest vision of your soul. That's shit. That's heavy shit. Also, have gratitude for your manifestation desires, for those things that you have manifested, and for those things that will come into form at a later date in divine timing and for the highest good of all. Remember, your manifestation desires may show up in unexpected ways and look different to your original desires, as your feelings create something more beautiful, more sacred, and divine for your greater purpose on earth. You may feel guided to bury your manifestation desires in honor of your surrender to a force greater than you. You may feel guided to bury your manifestation desires in honor of your surrender to a force greater than you. That is exactly what I've been feeling tonight. Thank you, article, for explaining to me exactly what the fuck was going on, just so I know that I'm not fucking crazy. Oh, this song is beautiful. This could have been on that Crosby, Stills and Nash album. Did you ever seen that compilation video of all the songs that Anthony Fantano has cried about while reviewing, like songs that have made him cry? Oh, damn, that's heavy shit. The full moon is a great time to moonbathe. Simply sit under the light of the moon and meditate. As you breathe in, allow the moon to warm your heart and expand the beauty of the present moment. As you breathe out, let the light of the moon transmute that which you wish to release. Full moon ceremonies, either lighting a candle for yourself or coming together with others in a circle, is a powerful way to bring healing to the self/group and simply be this wave of love for all humanity and planet Earth. I love placing my crystals out under the full moon to cleanse their crystalline structures and infuse them with reflected solar vibrations. That's beautiful. I need to get me a little pouchy of chakra crystals. I have a chakra crystal bracelet. I could probably put that outside, but I should get myself a little pouchy of chakra crystals, place them outside, because if you place them on your chakras, do some sort of meditation. I heard that works. See, when I was all fucked up and in my head, I was sitting there having these physical sensations of the energy of the chakras opening, affecting me in like a really heavy way. And in my head, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to move. I started reading about it last night, and the article I read last night told me that you should go with it, and by learning about it, because it's going to happen anyways, you could transform yourself quickly into something beautiful. And I was like, no, I just want to sit here and lay here and do nothing. Sit here like I have been for the last 3 weeks when I first moved into this place. But the time for doing nothing is over, and that's just the egoic mind virus of hatred and death. Heavy shit. Hint: As an added boost, during your full moon bathing / candle ceremony, use our ancient healer essence to awaken your consciousness to the ancient ones that have walked the earth. Oh, this is a fucking advertisement. Fuck you. I'm not reading that. That was it, though, dude. That was it. About the full moon in this article. Let's read about the next phase, because I'm gonna try and do this in time and keep time with y'all's. Oh my god. And keep time with y'all's. And so I might not be back till we're already on the next phase, which is the waning moon. And this is another excerpt from the article. The moon is in its waning phase as it transitions from full moon back to new moon. Hence, the illuminated portion is gradually decreasing in size. During the waning phase, gibbous last quarter crescent, the energy is slowly moving inward, a time for inner reflection, review, and completion. During this phase, from a place of non-judgment and being the observer, reflect on every aspect of your life: relationships, work, creativity, abundance, health, well-being, etc. Discern which areas of your life are in harmonic balance and flow. Oh, they didn't space it. And flow, and which areas feel stifled, strained, or in a state of struggle and disease. See, using this is a good way to go, because you're probably already doing that shit anyways. You're probably already inside your head about shit anyways. Why not spend part of the moon cycle when the energies are flowing to do something else, try and make something else happen, and then reflect on everything from what you just did to everything else in the big world. I think that's beautiful. Honor your strengths, your accomplishments, your realizations, your personal growth and expansion during this cycle. Recognize within yourself how your personal evolutions contribute in service to something greater than you. See how your personal ripples of love weave magic in the lives of others. I'm going to read that again, actually, because that touched my soul, and I didn't even realize what I was looking at. Honor your strengths, your accomplishments, your realizations, your personal growth and expansion during this cycle. Recognize within yourself how your personal evolutions contribute in service to something greater than you. See how your personal ripples of love weave magic in the lives of others, because you put it out into the universe, it puts it into someone else. You didn't do it, but you did. It's fucked up. I'm going to flip this record. We'll read these last two paragraphs, and then we might read a little bit of something or another about the sun. Okay. Maybe one article about the sun, and then maybe we'll delve into the sun deeper later on. Tonight's been a full moon. Tonight's been a beautiful full moon. I'm going to kick this shit, flip these ohms, and we are going to do this, wrap up the show. And it's kind of sad. I'm actually kind of sad about it, but I'm actually probably going to my own show, because that's what I do afterwards, because I have no idea what's happening during it, and I end up blowing my own fucking mind. So even if it never reaches another soul, which it will, it already has. It already has. How about that? You know, it's crazy. You guys just wait until we start listening to fucking like Beatles albums and watching like movies from the 1960s. Dude, it's gonna get real heavy. That's a pretty heavy riff for this like love song. Damn, man, I almost never want to stop doing this show. Woo, he's getting in there. This song rocks too. Dude, this episode might end up being longer than the last episode where I watched a full fucking movie. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to reflect on that accomplishment in the waning phase. Anyways, in addition, as the moon transits through its last crescent in the days leading up to the new moon, recognize within yourself any thoughts, behaviors, negative thinking, bad habits, or anxiety/stress that have come to your attention this cycle. Love your shadow with whole heart. Damn, think about that, because there's the shadow cell within all of us. Carl Jung, obviously, basic shit. But imagine that concept, dude. killing things with kindness, putting the flower in the gun. Your shadow self has the gun at the fucking hippie that lives inside you. Put a flower in that motherfucker and show him love. That's what people should have done. Never mind, fuck it. People can do whatever they want. People shouldn't do nothing that I say. People should do everything that I say. People shouldn't listen to me. People should totally listen to me. Anyways, what the fuck, where was I? Oh yeah, recognize any thoughts, behaviors, negative thinking, bad habits, or anxiety/stress that have come to your attention in this cycle. Love your shadow with whole heart and choose to not let these stories yeah, exactly, the stories that you fucking tell yourself. Don't let these stories inhibit you from radiating, shining your light, radiantly shining your light. And remember to rest and nurture you. Why do the media show so much hatred? I don't fucking know, Cora. That's a good goddamn question that you just brought to my attention. And remember to rest and nurture you ahead of the next moon cycle. Step out of the waning moon and into the next new moon cycle with a fresh and awakened vision for yourself. See a greater potential of your soul and have encouraged to follow your heartful desires. You're basically reincarnating in this single physical existence over and over again. It's a lot to take in. Oh my god, hold on. Later towards the bottom of this page, and I'm gonna save this page even though I already have 16 tabs open of shit that I've only half fucking read. And it says the gift of this moment, and it looks beautiful. Oh my god, the ohms have still been happening. Holy shit. I cannot believe I forgot about the fucking ohms. Oh my god, if it's not one thing, it's another with me in this fucking show. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to fuck myself. Earth is currently sitting, says the gift of this moment, and this is still from universallifetools.com. Dude, all this shit is gonna be so awesome for you and me, dude. If you're listening to this shit and you're also in the same position I'm in, you're probably like, holy fuck, this is like opening my eyes to all sorts of new information and where I can go find new and other shit that even I'm not talking about here. And I'm also finding shit here right now that I'll listen to later on and be like, fuck, I read about that? Holy shit, I can't even remember that. That's a new thing in my life, even though it's something I've been doing since, you know, the past fucking 50 lives I've had or whatever. The gift of this moment. Earth is currently sitting at the dawn of a new Earth era, on the brink of an epic shift toward a universal humanity. Many paths of possible futures are both converging and being birthed. The choices we make now, what we bring to the world in this moment, becomes the creative force that materializes our new collective story for humanity. And in response to the call of the Palladian mothers, the guidance of the Lemurian inner Earth beings, and the emissionaries of crystalline Lemurian light codes held within the Earth, I'm co-creating a number of resources, meditations, and live Zoom events to support you at this time. My sharing directly addresses the deeper experience of coronavirus, what it means for each of us individually, the greater spiritual experience of corona, and how we can use the gift of this moment to transform ourselves both personally, planetarily, and cosmetically. There's a deep rising of a world more beautiful. Let's together be the change. I'm going to check that shit out later on, and I'm going to open my 17th. No fucking shit. I was about to try and open my 17th tab, which in angel numbers, if you've been seeing 17 a lot recently, Google 17 and angel numbers. Joanne's Sacred Scribes is a good resource to use. Also relates to the number 8. 8 and 5. I was going to open up my 17th tab, including all the other ones that I had, to read about something else now, and I closed all my fucking tabs. So, what that means, I don't know, man. Let's think about this together. Ready? On one hand, that kind of sucks because I had a lot of shit open that I was enjoying reading and was getting ready to read later on. And then, on the other hand, it's probably a good thing because I was probably getting lost and I actually need to redefine and refocus my spiritual intentions towards what I'm specifically trying to figure out. So, that was actually probably a good thing. Alright, guys. Well, I was going to read something about the sun, but No, let's read a little something because I want to know. I want to know too. And if I'm not going to read it here right now with you guys, I'm going to read it alone when I'm by myself. So I might as well fucking do it here when I can at least say it out loud and hear it. All right, here we go. The sun. Duck, duck, go. Remember, duck, duck, go. You got to use it. Duck, duck, go. Duck, 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 duck. The sun and duck, 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 duck. The sun and spirituality. Okay, here we go. Ready? First result. And this is going to set us up for what we're about to see. The potent power of the sun. Spirituality and health from spiritualityhealth.com/blogs. The Potent Power of the Sun by Kalia Kelmason. Our modern lives are filled with modern conveniences. We no longer look to the rhythms of nature to guide us in our days. If we live in a city, it's enough of a challenge to look for a whisper of nature, let alone see her rhythms. Delight that fuck you, I don't give a shit about managing back pain. I actually do, but that's not what I'm here for. Our modern lives are filled with oh fuck, we already read that. The light that shines on all of us, however, is available wherever you live. The sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening, offering a visible rhythm that we can choose to follow. Ayurveda, the world's oldest healing system, revolves around the sun, says Anita Ripa Ajurma, an Ayurveda health practitioner. Living in alignment with the course and direction of the sun allows us to live the healthiest and happiest way possible. In her book, the Ayurveda, I don't know how to say that, way, Ajirma, Ajmera, offers 108 practices for enhancing mind, body, spirit, wake up early. Well, okay, all that shit's cool. I want to know what, because there's so many shit about the moon. What about the sun? Oh, okay. So there's more to this, I guess. We're on scienceofcorrespondences.com, and apparently there's something called a spiritual sun, and it's different. Let's learn something new. Spiritual sun on scienceofcorrespondences.com. It is very necessary to be known. Rockin' back there. It is very necessary to be known that there are two suns, one spiritual, the other natural. A spiritual sun for those who are in the spiritual world, and a natural sun for those who are in the natural world. Unless this is known, nothing can be properly stood about creation and about man, which are the subjects here to be treated of. Effects may, it is true, be observed, but unless at the same time the causes of effects are seen, effects can only appear as it were in the darkness of night. The sun of the spiritual world is not God, but is a proceeding from the divine love and divine wisdom of God-man. So also are the heat and light from that sun. By that sun which is before the eyes of the angels, and from which they have heat and light, is not meant the Lord himself, but the first proceeding from him, which is the highest degree of spiritual heat. The highest degree of spiritual heat is fire, spiritual fire, which is divine love and divine wisdom in their first correspondence. On this account, that sun appears fiery, and to the angels is fiery, but not to men. Fire which is fire to men is not spiritual, but natural, and between the two fires there is a difference, like the difference between what is alive and what is dead. Therefore, the spiritual sun, by its heat, vivifies spiritual beings and renews spiritual objects. The natural sun does the same for natural beings and natural objects, yet not from itself, but by means of an influx of spiritual heat, to which it renders aid as a kind of substitute. As this has been proven by means of the heavens and the angels, it may be seen as a matter of too exalted wisdom, but the same is true of men. Men, as to the interiors of their minds, are warmed and illuminated by that same sun. They are warmed by its heat and illuminated by its light in the measure in which they receive love and wisdom from the Lord. The difference between angels and men is that angels are under the spiritual sun only, but men are not only under that sun, but also under the sun of this world. For men's bodies can begin and continue to exist only under both suns, but not so the bodies of angels, which are spiritual. So wait, is this like Christian, or is this... What is this? I don't know, but my head, it makes my forehead and my fingers tingly. Omnipresence, natural angels, celestial heaven. What is this? I have no idea. Let's try something else. Spiritual sun behind the sun. Energetic synthesis. That sounds cool. The spiritual... Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. This shit's getting kind of heavy. These are a lot of heavy concepts that I might not be prepared for, okay? Even though I love you guys and I've loved being here tonight, my nose hurts. My nose hurts. I think I'm actually going to call it off tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the ending tonight was kind of anticlimactic. But the moon's out. I want to go take a peek at it. And, you know, that's all I got to say about that, man. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for being here whenever you are here. Thank you for being here on this planet. Not this place where we're at now. Not even the place that we're going to. But just being. Thank you for being. Thank you for being. Thank me for being. We're all being and we all have been. And I believe that we are all gods. God. We are God. We have been with God. We will be with God. And I love you. And the divine energy loves you. To play us off, I'm going to hit way too much shit right now. I'm going to hit the fucking ohms. I'm going to play this damn flute. And we're going to rock.